What's up, Dunk Squad? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're here with episode 24 of WWE 2K23 Realistic Universe Monday Night Raw, the last Raw before our next PLE for the main roster, being day one. Just as Jimmy Uso throwing up that one right there. But we're going to open up with Bayley of Damage Control taking on, welcome, the NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez to Monday Night Raw, as she's going to have some backup with her, being Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell of the Way. And of course, Bayley's going to have Dakota Kai and Io Sky. Then we have a tag team match of Omos and MVP. They are going to take on the team of Dabakata, Commander Aziz, and the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Then we have Tamina Snuka versus Charlotte Flair, the now former Women's European Champion. Then we have a one-on-one matchup between the modern-day Maharaja Jinder Mahal and Mustafa Ali. We have the Nightmare Rhea Ripley of the Judgment Day, and we have Scarlett. And then in the main event, Jimmy Uso versus a returning Braun Breaker who has been cleared by the medical staff to compete once again, and he will compete in the main event. Jimmy Uso versus Braun Breaker. Going over the power rankings, coming in at number one, we have the man that defeated Dominic Mysterio, Karrion Kross, coming in at number one. Then we have, always going to have a Damage Control member there in the top five, Io Sky, coming in at number two. At number three, we have the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, Roman Reigns, who successfully defended his title against the Viper, Randy Orton, in a no countouts match on the last episode of Raw in the main event. At number four, we have Baron Corbin, who's been a happy man over there in NXT, looking to win the NXT World title from Wesley. And at number five, we have, even though he lost the Universal title match, still your United States Champion, Randy Orton. With all that being said, let's waste no more time and let's get into it. First match we're going to tune in, hop in, and watch will be Bayley and Roxanne Perez.
Gentlemen, Damage Control has arrived. You are looking at the past, present, and future of the women's division.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Bayley.
Was going to correct the announcer, one half. I was going to say 1/3. But with Bayley and Io rocking the women's tag titles around their waist, that leaves Dakota Kai kind of hanging. Dakota Kai now targeting the NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez for her title to continue Damage Control's wrath over the, the whole WWE, Raw, SmackDown, and NXT.
That's because nobody stands in the way of Damage Control.
So at NXT War Games, the next PLE for NXT, Dakota Kai will go one-on-one with Roxanne Perez for the NXT Women's title. We saw Io Sky, with the help of Dakota Kai, defeat Roxanne Perez on NXT.
A great young talent with an extremely bright future.
And from Laredo, Texas, the NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez.
And to make sure Roxanne gets a fair fight against Bayley, she's brought back up this time. It was 2 against 1 on NXT. Well, now she's going to do things the even way. Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell, despite their differences between their husbands, remaining a family, and they're going to look to challenge for those women's tag titles.
Bayley has always had a seemingly endless amount of fight inside her, but since turning her back on the WWE Universe, she has really harnessed that ability.
Forearm's going to cut off the win. Guillotine applied. Oh, nowhere to... Dangerous situation. Needs to find a way out fast. And she does. Great move. There's press and added damage.
She catches Bayley with a counter.
Round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. What a chop.
Bayley sent to the outside.
Roxanne fired up. Urgent. No.
Roxanne looking for a suicide dive.
Decision there.
Colliding
Slight hesitation there.
with the ground.
Tossed back into the ring.
First into the neck breaker. Oh my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Able to reverse that one.
And even though she's going against her, Bayley being one
Bayley, what a right hand.
of Roxanne's inspirations, excuse me. One of the reasons why Roxanne got into wrestling
As you can see, Bayley fighting with a clear vision
was because of the hugger, Bayley. So a dream match here for Roxanne Perez on Raw as the NXT Women's Champion.
And tonight, I'd say she needs to be.
Impressive reversal there. Throws her back in from ringside.
And Bayley caught her, belly to Bayley. We just talked about her being a hugger.
Every kick out taking so much energy.
Dakota Kai looking on.
She's climbing to the top turnbuckle. And she doesn't connect.
What a chop.
Bayley with the botch.
Driven down face first. Bayley avoids the assault. Bayley could be thinking about the end.
And Bayley caught Roxanne again,
Come back after that.
making a mistake against one of the four horsewomen.
Dig deep to break that pin, but can it be done again? How much is left after that?
Bayley feeling like she was just robbed of the opportunity to gain the fall. And now it's Bayley on her heels.
Referee getting knocked down by Roxanne. Hopefully that doesn't end in a DQ. And look at that backbreaker. A move used by one of Bayley's best friend.
Bayley left an opening for the counter. Oh, straight forearm.
He is still the boss.
Roxanne Perez.
And now Roxanne with the flip.
Will Perez take advantage?
Referee counting slow.
Two. She kicks out.
So turtle by the referee, but he did get hit
But had the wherewithal to force her shoulder up. Look at that.
during the match. And now this time, Perez landing on Bayley.
Great athleticism, backhand spring senton.
Well scattered reversal there.
Shinbreaker. Not done yet. Dragon screw. She's losing some steam now. That's the sort of offense that makes Bayley so dangerous.
Referees count at 7. They need to get back into the ring. And this match will head back to the ring. Referee's count stop. She stays in this.
Just barely, Cole. Effective arm drag. Hit the mark with that one.
On the button with a low drop kick.
And just like we saw on NXT, Dakota Kai distracting Roxanne Perez, which helped Io Sky get a win over the champion. But Perez learning from her mistake on NXT with the roll up on Bayley.
Can Bayley now mobilize? She had enough to kick out, but needs to get on the offensive now.
The Raw crowd here loves seeing Roxanne Perez compete here on Raw, on the main roster.
Now's the time to find that second win. Find that rush of adrenaline to push you forward.
Heartbreaker.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious.
They are getting pummeled. Bayley climbs the turnbuckle.
Bayley's about to fly.
Bayley with the elbow.
For the win. Two.
Almost ended it there.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
She slips outside. What has she got in mind? This place is unglued.
Rightfully so. Huge toss. This fight is going down right in front of our faces.
More up close and personal than I'd like to be. This is what you call high risk, high reward. From the top.
Elbow to the back.
Roxanne is being
And now Bayley
There's the scrappy fighter in Bayley here. Showing that
hugging Roxanne again before powering her down.
looking for the victory. There's two.
And now Bayley and Io Sky both have wins over the NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez.
She came into this match with
And if
one thing
Dakota
on her mind.
Kai
Would you look at that?
can do the same at NXT War Games, we will see a new NXT Women's Champion as Dakota Kai pretending to hold up a title as if she's already won the NXT Women's title. I like how Bayley's not in the picture and she's the one that just competed in the match and won. Even though it's showing Io Sky and Dakota Kai, your winner, Bayley. Next we have Omos and MVP against Cody Rhodes and Commander Aziz, aka Dabba-Kato. Back at Clash at the Castle, Dabba-Kato proved that he was the one and true Nigerian giant. And then Cody Rhodes defeating Omos not once but twice, the second being at Survivor Series. Can he three-peat here in this tag team match? Your winners are the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and Dabba-Kato. Our second match we're going to tune in, hop in, and watch will be Tamina Snuka and Charlotte Flair.
Oh, get ready, guys. There ain't nobody meaner than Tamina.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from the Pacific Islands, Tamina!
It's not surprising that pretty much everyone has
Tamina, who
the
teamed
defensive
up
around Tamina.
with the man we'll see in the main event, Jimmy Uso, in the Mixed Match Challenge tournament,
There ain't nobody meaner than Tamina.
who is a part of that illustrious
Aggression and
bloodline.
next-level brutality.
But Charlotte Flair comes from a legendary bloodline as well. It's in the last name itself. Charlotte, who recently just lost the European title to the former champion at the time, now a two-time Women's European Champion, Eve Torres.
She is a game changer. a trailblazer, and perhaps the greatest woman to ever set foot in a WWE ring.
And with all of Charlotte's accomplishments, some say she's already a living legend.
She's had rivalries with Lynch and Rousey and revolutionized the industry.
When your last name is Flair, competing is like breathing, and the Queen has built an empire.
No false bravado, always personal, always physical.
Yeah, and always maintaining supreme confidence and savage ferocity. Hey, you can't deny the greatness of Charlotte Flair. She always finds a way to handle her business.
And she shows why she's the most ruthless and dominant woman in sports entertainment history.
Always guaranteed to have a vicious plan of attack.
Most are playing checkers, while the Queen is a grand master at chess.
Charlotte Flair, of course, the daughter of WWE Hall of Famer Ric Flair, has followed in her father's footsteps and become an impressive multi-time champion in her own right, arguably the standard bearer of WWE's entire women's division.
That's true, but make no mistake, Charlotte's carved her own path in this business, not just one paved off her daddy's name. With Charlotte, you may get less styling and profiling, but you'll get a masterclass in ruthlessness in exchange.
And the same can be said for Tamina Snuka. We just call her Tamina.
And then there's Tamina.
Not playing off of her father's name. Former women's tag team champion.
She just won't stay down.
Charlotte is a competitor whose reputation precedes her. Corey, how do you stop a superstar as accomplished as Charlotte Flair?
Pray and clear
Now
your
Charlotte,
mind,
very strategic, going after the knee, setting up for that figure eight later on. But now Tamina with a submission.
Charlotte's already just flowing out of her. And the momentum's clearly against Tamina now.
The Queen is holding the leverage in this match.
Samoan drop from Tamina.
She's going for it. Kick out just before two.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this.
Fading off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and
goodness gracious.
Super kick. Tamina just being downright mean.
Super kick from Tamina, and Tamino's not going to stop there. Looking to inflict more pain on Charlotte.
Superstars are actually fairly eager to test themselves against one another.
That means they recognize each other as being legitimate threats to their own ambitions.
Roman Reigns, who paired up Tamina and Jimmy to bring gold to the bloodline, wanting Tamina to bring that women's European title that Charlotte Flair once held to the bloodline, but unable to advance in the tournament. And now going to take her frustration out on the former women's European champion, Charlotte Flair.
Got the front face lock applied. Nice suplex.
To the outside.
This could get wild. And what a hit.
And Charlotte kipping right back up, following it up with a neck breaker and a big boot.
She's lost some of that energy she had earlier.
Charlotte trying to drag Tamina to the center of the ring to lock in that figure four. See if she can transition it to a figure eight.
Dragon screw ankle breaker. Wow, that hurt.
Shoulders down. Could she finally put this away?
And referee cuts off the count at one.
These one counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chop.
Charlotte with another chop and then naturally hitting the natural selection. Special guest referee Angelo Dawkins there, almost counting the three.
Shot after shot, ruthless striking.
Tamina, she's thinking big. Once more,
Tamina looking to super fly from the top rope on the outside, missing Charlotte.
Knee drop hits the mark.
Oh my goodness.
ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Trying to target the back of the neck here.
She heads out, but this one can be lost by countout. Counters with an attack on Charlotte.
Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch. Stinging kick. Measured knee drop.
Uh-oh, Flair retaliating.
Oh, man, callous attack to the knee.
She's sent back in under the ropes.
Now Charlotte, another chop to the chest and another natural selection from Flair. And she doesn't need it one more time. As Charlotte gets the win, Tamina hopping up, trying to attack Charlotte.
She shocked not only her
And look at it. Oh, Tamina actually striking Angelo Dawkins.
fine for that.
Not really Angelo Dawkins, his long lost twin. But Tamina upset that she couldn't get the win over Charlotte. Charlotte, not upset, gets the win over Tamina. Your winner, the queen, Charlotte Flair. Next, we have a one-on-one matchup between Jinder Mahal and Mustafa Ali. And your winner is Mustafa Ali. Next, we have Rhea Ripley and we have Scarlett. On the last episode of Raw, we saw that Karrion Kross defeated Dominic Mysterio with Rhea Ripley and Scarlett both at ringside. Well, now those two women will step in the ring. Scarlett, who has yet to win a match since getting in on the action. Let's see if she can get her first win against the Nightmare, Rhea Ripley. And your winner is Mommy on top. And now for our last match, the main event. The last match we're going to tune in, hop in, and watch. We have Jimmy Uso. We have Braun Breaker returning from a minor injury. And we're just going to get into it.
Here comes Jimmy Uso.
The glue that holds the bloodline together.
The following contest
If you
is
tuned in
scheduled
to the
for
last
one
episode of
fall. Making his way
SmackDown,
to the ring,
we saw
representing the
Jey Uso
Usos
appear
from
on
San
SmackDown
Francisco, California,
in the
weighing
opening
in at
kickoff match, losing to
251
Drew
pounds,
McIntyre.
Jimmy
And that was main event Jey Uso. Well, here on Raw, we're getting main event Jimmy Uso.
Run things in the bloodline.
He's gonna main
Uso may
event
not be alongside his brother Jey
against
here
Braun
tonight,
Breaker.
but Jimmy Uso is just as cunning as ever.
Hey, superb athletic abilities here.
Jimmy, who has promised Roman he will bring gold to the bloodline.
Like a truck.
Honestly, guys, Jimmy Uso,
Even though he just
is a
saw
complete package.
his cousin Tamina lose to Charlotte Flair. He saw Jey lose on SmackDown. Jimmy vows not to lose to Braun Breaker here in his Raw main event.
This is going to be physical.
Already a multiple-time NXT champion looking to dominate all of NXT.
The top rising star here on Raw, Braun Breaker. And how did he get injured? Well, he got injured at the hands of the Viper, the United States champion Randy Orton. And boy, did those two have themselves a match, a PLE worthy match, as one of my subs mentioned.
Within 2 years of his debut, he won the NXT Championship twice and unified it with the NXT.
He's had United States title opportunities. He's won a ladder match at Extreme Rules against Austin Theory. He's had 2 shots at Roman Reigns, once at WrestleMania Backlash, the other at SummerSlam, in a Bloodline versus Bloodline match, bringing his father and uncle, Rick and Scott Steiner, back to the WWE at ringside.
And he's only getting better. One word that describes Jimmy Uso is loyal. He is completely unwavering in his dedication to his family and the Hall of Fame lineage he hails from.
Yeah, Uso takes a lot of well-deserved pride in his background, and he knows it raises expectations for his own performance.
And that combination of pride and a willingness to push himself beyond his limits has always paid off big for Jimmy Uso.
Unfortunately for him, he's across the ring from the young powerhouse and heir to a Hall of Fame legacy, Braun Breaker.
If I told you what this kid accomplished just in the first year of his career, you'd think I was on hallucinogenics. The scary thing is, Braun has all the tools to climb higher, farther, and faster than his dad, or his uncle ever had a chance to.
Jimmy timed that one. He is delivering elbow after elbow.
Boy, it hasn't been a good night for these referees. Getting a little banged up in these matches.
Literally bred for success. That has to get in his opponent's head, right, Corey?
No way!
Cross body. Whoa. Just a devil-may-care attitude on full display.
Going for broke, and it pays off.
Belly-to-belly suplex. Hope you boys put your running shoes on. It might be time to clear out.
Had that one scouted.
Oof. Lands the haymaker.
And now gets tossed into the ring. And this might not have a pleasant ending.
Right across the larynx.
And Breaker didn't exactly look like his usual powerhouse self there.
Knee.
Here's the cover for the win. Got it. No, just a 2.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Braun Breaker coming so close to winning the United States title
Put into the corner
from
now.
Randy Orton.
Boom. Now a series of vicious sounds in the turnbuckle.
Stomps.
And maybe that U.S. title is the title, the gold that Jimmy Uso needs to try to bring to the bloodline. Jimmy with the super kick to Breaker. Looking for the
And he wants nothing to do with any of that.
splash.
Heads up.
Perfect time to attack when his guard is down.
Braun Breaker probably still not 100%.
Whip
back into the ring.
Jimmy Uso is feeling it. He is getting the...
Oh, he just felt that spear off the apron while he was pointing the one fingers at the crowd.
Compromised position here.
Right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. He's looking a little weary now. At this stage of the match, they are clearly starting to feel the effects of this back and forth.
Nice counter. Braun Breaker setting him up for the military press and turns it into a power slam.
Does Jimmy have any fight?
Braun Breaker on military time with that military press,
Suplex.
fighting injured and all, but you know he has that dog in him. He's gone up against the big dog, Roman Reigns, twice.
1, 2, 3.
We could be here all day.
Power. I think you're right. Rotating vertical suplex. Nicely done. Just cranking ahead.
Counters with an attack on Breaker. German suplex.
Stop in the leg.
And Braun has earned the upper hand here.
Yeah, Jimmy keeps getting cut down at every move.
Belly-to-belly suplex. Looking for a high-risk, high-reward situation.
And now Braun Breaker.
Are you kidding me?
Elbow to the one and done shirt of Jimmy and looking for a spear. That probably would have been one and done for Jimmy Uso. Braun Breaker has the best spear in the business. But now after that DDT, Jimmy, main event Jimmy, going to the top rope. One Uso splash, not enough.
I have no idea.
It's because Braun Breaker's not normal, Saxton.
That was a golden opportunity to end things. Now he's got to hope the opportunity presents itself again. Great reversal. Off with their head. Jimmy Uso is showing signs that it could be ending soon. Yeah, Jimmy's got to figure something quick.
I don't want to say he's done, but I can hear the fat lady warming up.
Jimmy Uso is going to need to get his comeback on lockdown. Uso.
And a second Uso splash to Braun Breaker and Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso with a big win over Braun Breaker here in the main event. Getting a win for the Bloodline. Defeating a top contender for the U.S. title.
WWE locker room on lockdown.
On SmackDown, it was no Yeet for Jey Uso. But tonight, hell, it's still no Yeet for Jimmy Uso. Your winner, Jimmy. Main event, Jimmy Uso. That'll wrap it up for episode 24 of Monday Night Raw here in the WWE 2K23 Realistic Universe mode. Until the next episode.